Welcome back and prepare to be bedazzled because today we're going to be commencing my review of the DC Multiverse Frankenstein Mega Action Figure. Is this action figure a paragon of resounding perfection, or should it be relegated to the dumpster? Or is it characterized by insipid unalloyed mediocrity in the form of a quantity scored after rating to be a 9 out of 10? Is he the quintessential, optimal, utmost best Frankenstein action figure? I would deem him to be, to say the least. This action figure has a high quality sculpt, high quality details, high quality shadings, high quality textures, and high quality aesthetics. He has latitude for dynamic posability. He's sporting around 22 points of articulation, so you can maneuver him into nearly any pose that you can conceive of in the bowels of your mind. This action figure is indeed a stupendous, extraordinary, stellar, robust, colossal action figure, to say the least. He is meticulously detailed, to say the least, and he emulates his comic book counterpart. I love his stern expression. He's definitely intimidating. Is he irate? Is he livid? Is he imbued with fury, animus, and rage? Who knows? I'm not well acclimated with this character's lore. He comes bundled with an armament. He's a sword. He can cleave his adversaries to death. He can render them mincemeat, to say the least. Can he pulverize any adversary? Can he pummel them to death? Can he clobber them to death? Can he mutilate them? Can he mangle them? Can he disfigure them? Can he render them contorted? Presumably. He's burly. He's hulky. He's hefty. For some peculiar reason, he does not need armor. Is he impervious to damage? Is he immortal? I'm under the axiom that he's almost impossible to subdue, and that he can easily overwhelm and overpower his adversaries. Is he a neutral character? Is he an anti-hero? Is he a superhero? Is he a villainous, sadistic, iniquitous character? Who knows? I'm not well acclimated with this character's lore. I'm presuming that he stands around 9 inches tall. I love the fact that he has chains on his arms. I always love it when action figures have a weathering effect. I love it when they have highlights. I love it when they have paint washes. This action figure unequivocally hits those cylinders. The details are just unfathomably extraordinary, to say the least. If you are an avid, devout, hardcore, avowed DC Comics fan, then this action figure will eminently appease you. He will tickle your fancy, pique your interest, and assuage your need for a behemoth of a Frankenstein action figure. This is perhaps a quintessential iteration of Frankenstein. I love his stern expression. He looks like he's poised for battle. He looks like he's ready to enter the fray and be embroiled in combat and just dismember his adversaries. Is he an inexorable juggernaut? Presumably. I'm under the axiom that most superheroes cannot subdue him. So, 9 out of 10 is my final verdict. As extraordinary as this action figure is, he only comes bundled with a sword and a single stand. I have to utilize an 8 October's Marvel Legends action figure as a benchmark for comparison of value. Does he have comparable value to 5 8 October's Marvel Legends action figures in tandem with 5 comic books, as well as 5 Build-A-Figure pieces for a meticulously detailed behemoth of a 14 to 16 inch Build-A-Figure? Lamentably, much of my dismay, much of my consternation, much of my chagrin, much of my agony, much of my grief, and much of my distress, the answer is no. As incredible as this action figure is, I would personally I would have personally have preferred to have been able to procure 5 Toby's Marvel Legends action figures, 5 comic books, and 5 Build-A-Figure pieces for the price point of $40 plus sales tax in lieu of procuring the single Frankenstein action figure. So for $40 plus sales tax, he should come bundled with additional action figures. He should come bundled with a DC Comics poster. He should come bundled with DC Comics comics books. He should come bundled with Blu-rays and DVDs of DC Comics TV series or television series, as well as Blu-rays and DVDs of DC Comics movies. There's so much more that they could have wedged into the packaging. There's so much more that they could have integrated into the packaging. There's so much more that they could have consolidated into the packaging at the steep price point of $40 plus sales tax. But I am elated. I am jovial. I am buoyant. I am gleeful. And I am satiated with this purchase, to say the least. I did not buy him, but if I could afford to buy him, then I'd be amenable to acquiescing to paying $40 plus sales tax for this figure just because it's so extraordinary. And this is also a figure of a nostalgic, iconic, classic character. Is Frankenstein a renowned, illustrious warrior? Perhaps. He strikes me as more of a neutral character in lieu of a hero character, a villainous character, but yet again, I'm not acclimatized to this character's lore. I'm not attuned to what's going on in the DC multiverse, but I'm presuming that he's mostly a neutral character, but he presumably can demonstrate heroics when deemed necessary. Is he valiant? Is he gallant? Is he stoic? Is he a protector? Well, I cannot envision him being a malevolent, sadistic, iniquitous, cunning, conniving villain. But he doesn't strike me as an archetype of a hero character. But who knows? I did not know how this character turned out in the DC multiverse. But presumably he's more of a neutral character. But maybe he's more of a neutral good character and Lou being a neutral evil character, if that makes any sense. So he's maybe more aligned with good than evil, but who the shell knows is enigmatic and unknown to me at this juncture. So I hope that you deem this video to be insightful and enthralling. Hopefully this action figure's joints have structural integrity. And fortunately he's not a shoddy, low-quality, subpar, abysmal action figure. He is a high-quality, extraordinary, robust, stupendous, incredible, remarkable, worthwhile action figure. He's also a meritorious, sublime action figure. Thanks for watching. Have a marvelous, blissful day. I hope that you are regaled, bedazzled, captivated, and enthralled. Goodbye.